Good morning, students. In our previous module of chapter light, we studied about the rectilinear propagation of light and shadow formation. We studied that how shadows are formed, what are their characteristics, and what are the things which are necessary for the formation of a shadow. In this module, we will study about the reflection of light, types of reflection, and the optical instruments which are based on the reflection of light. First, we will discuss reflection of light. What is the meaning of the word reflection? Dear students, when we throw a ball at a wall or floor, then the ball bounces back. This means that when the ball strikes the wall or floor, then the wall or floor sends it back. Similarly, when light falls on the surface of an object, the object sends the light back. And this process of sending back the light rays which fall on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. Most of the objects reflect light which falls on them. Some objects reflect more light, whereas other objects reflect less light. The objects having polished, shining surfaces reflect more light than objects having unpolished, dull surfaces. For example, a shining silvered mirror reflects back almost all the light which falls on it. On the other hand, a table or chair having dull surfaces reflect back only a small amount of light which falls on them. And a black surface reflects almost no light. Reflection is of two types, regular reflection and diffuse reflection. Let's study them one by one. When the surface is smooth and shiny, such as a mirror, glass or water, the light is reflected at the same angle as it strikes the surface. This is called regular reflection. Reflection in a mirror and in a new steel spoon are examples of regular reflection. But when the surface is rough, the light is reflected in different directions. This is called diffuse reflection. Reflection by surfaces such as wall, floor, and table are examples of diffused reflection. Now let's study the characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror. Dear students, when we stand in front of a mirror, we see our image. An image is different from a shadow. Our image looks exactly like us. It shows the color as well as the outline. If we raise our right hand, our image appears to raise its left hand. If we move our left leg, our image appears to move its right leg. This happens due to the lateral inversion of the image formed in a plane mirror. The image formed in a plane mirror is always virtual, erect, of the same size as the object and is formed at the same distance as the object from the mirror, and it is always laterally inverted. Plane mirrors are used at home to view objects and ourselves. Plane mirrors are used in making periscopes. Now we will study about periscope in detail. Periscope is a device which gives us a higher view than normal. By using a periscope, we can see the objects on the other side of a high wall without having to climb over the wall. A periscope can also be used to see over the heads of crowd. A soldier sitting in a trench can observe the enemy activities above the ground by using a periscope. And by using a periscope, a person sitting in a submarine can see ships over the surface of the sea, even though the submarine itself may be submerged underwater. A periscope is made by using two plane mirrors. The two plane mirrors are arranged in such a way that they are parallel to one another and their reflecting surfaces face each other. each plane mirror makes an angle of 45 degree with the side of the tube in which it is placed. A periscope works on the reflection of light from two plane mirrors arranged parallel to one another. Thank you.